Good morning, guys. So right now I'm here at the best view in Sapa. This is one of the tourist attraction here. So the entrance is out there. We just got in and gotta pay 120,000. Right. So hello, you want to sell something? What is that? 50,000?
Yeah.
All right.
20.
20?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have thank you. We'll see it later. Okay, this is best view. This place is in the rural area, in the outskirts of Sapa, and this one you gotta get a motorbike or car to get here, roughly about 20 minutes driving, and you'll be passing by one of the very interesting tourist attraction in Sapa. That is the roller coaster, the 𝐿𝐵 roller coaster. I'm gonna bring you around that one later, so you have a chance to have a look, and maybe you can decide to go or not. Okay, best view, but to be honest, you don't see anything here. Unfortunately, I wanna maybe I'll come back here when the view is better. Hello. She's a 𝐄𝐍𝐉𝐎𝐘 tribe in here. Yeah, she's the second biggest tribe in this region. Yeah, almost everywhere in Sapa you see them. Hello. Okay. Hopefully the music is not bothering the video because of the copyright things. All right, the place is full of Vietnamese tourists and also a lot of tiny shops like this. Yeah, and they probably have a fireplace here, and people stand here try to sell things for tourists, and I think they do make a very good profits here. Yeah, this one is in 𝐿𝐵 village. 𝐿𝐵. It's a great one, great name. And up there, a lot of rocks and tree vegetations, and they have peach and also lots of different kind of flowers here. It's beautiful. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is patiently sit down and then wait for the weather until it gets better. Hopefully it works. So the reason why the tourists coming here a lot is because of the beautiful flowers garden in here. You can see turnips and so many different kind of vegetables, flowers here. And the most important thing is about the view. That's why this area called the best view. Certainly it has the best view when it comes to a very sunny day, crystal clear day, but today is not the one. However, Vietnamese tourists who is already planned to travel to Sapa on the weekend, they are planned it before, so when they travel to Sapa and they don't know where to go, so they have to buy the bullets and then go to this rural area in the outskirts area to enjoy the best view. Yeah, it's just yeah, the ticket is, you know, including a drink. However, the drink is not really, you know, very limited, so you cannot choose juice or something, but only soft drinks like Coke or Sprite, something like that. It's not really, you know, I don't think it's, you know, it doesn't make up for it because of the not very good view today. Okay, hopefully the music is not into my video because I'm very worried about the copyright of this. Yeah, when it comes to oh, look at the flowers here. These actually kind of vegetables, flowers. I don't know how to call it in English. But it's nice one. It looks very nice. I love the yellow and green color. It's a great combination. Okay, I really do think that they have their accommodation here for tourists, especially. All their trees and vegetation along here is the peach. These are peaches. So you can walk through here in the right seasons and you get the fruits. Today, this famous tourism attraction doesn't have anything to offer as the weather is very misty down the valley. However, I still a lot of tourists roaming around here. So I think I'm gonna continue the trip with a walk up a little bit in mist up there to see if anything special. Yeah, look at the road. The road is very oily, very slippery, muddy, dirty. Yeah, I don't think you feel comfortable when you're driving here. Yeah. And the water pipe is broken. So the water is splashing everywhere. The bamboos there. Yeah, one thing I really like about this area is the peaceful, the tranquility. Yeah, I can even hear the birds singing somewhere on the trees. So that's the reason why I decided to walk a little bit more, because you know, it doesn't have anything special there, you know. In the place we spent 120,000 Vietnamese dong, roughly about $5 US, and I don't think it's worth it. I don't think so. Okay, or maybe today the weather is bad. That is the only matter. That's the only thing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a Black Hmong local boy driving in here without helmet. That's happened very frequently here. Nothing special. This is a bamboo. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit boring because it doesn't have anything here. So on the way we walk, we actually found out this place has a very beautiful accommodation over here. So it looks like this one has been here for ages. The accommodation, I think this one is for tourists or locals, I don't know. And yeah, looks like an empty place. Nobody live here. So you know what, after walking for about 15 minutes, we are now in one of their place that we wanted to do the paragliding. So in the next video, me and my friend and I will be doing the paragliding from here down to the valley down there to the 𝐊𝐿 and 𝐷𝐵𝐴n villages, and we're gonna start from here. Paragliding, to me, you know, I've never done that before, so I'm gonna have a crack at it. Check this out, guys. So for me, I'm a local, so they're gonna give me a very tiny small discount, only the discount of 120,000, and I gotta pay more than 2 million to do the paragliding, to make a video for you guys to have a look. And today there's no one doing the paragliding as the weather is real bad. So down there is the place where they do the they start the paragliding, and here I believe that's a checkpoint. So in a very sunny day, we're gonna bite the bullet, have a crack at paragliding. Yeah, but not today. Today is very misty. I'm pretty sure that the trainer also lost the navigation. Maybe we're gonna have a sit. yeah, so many different activities in Sapa you can try. And for me, I'm a local, so I know everything around here. I read this area just like a book, and I know all of the activities. And if you really want to know more about Sapa region, or you want to do and if you want to have the very memorable trip in Sapa, so you can find me. You know where to find me, right? Yeah, this is a place where we do paragliding. Wonderful place. Up there, see a lot of tourists. Right, so if you plan to travel to Sapa, or any of your friends traveling to Sapa, don't hesitate to let them know my channel. Yeah, I'm a local guy based in Sapa, Vietnam, in the northern part of Vietnam. I am about 350 kilometers away from Hanoi, the capital city, the international airport. And yeah, so today we're waiting for someone to do the paragliding there, but I have no idea who is that. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Well, that's a nice
Yeah, what a nice view today. Actually, the place they do the paragliding here.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
posters.
Yeah. Do you want to do that? That's the reason why you're here.
Yeah, exactly. Making it today.
Yeah. This one is very new, adventurous one.
Wow.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure you will lost the navigation in this kind
Yeah,
of weather.
like 15 meters away from here.
Well, I'm not even sure if this.
Yeah, I see the tourists without the tourist guide very oftenly. They're walking around here without any tour guides, and I think that is a great way to explore the region here, because you know, actually it depends on you. It depends on what you expect. If you really expect the real experience from locals, or you know, you want to get the memorable trip in Sapa, so you better to do it on your own. Everything is done by yourself, and you also can find yourself a homestay in the middle of nowhere on the top of the mountains, or here, you know, in the people, or you can be off the beaten path. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I remember about 5 years ago when I first started to be a tourist guide, and I brought a group of Dutch people to go to the untouched villages on 2,000 meters. That village is just on the side of the Hoang Lian National Park. And you know, we find out that there were a lot of wild animals, pythons, snakes, and so many different kind of wild bears and wild boars, you know, so many different things like that. And you know, it's really a memorable trip, even it's very challenging. It's not for amateurs, you know, but after the trip we feel that we actually achieved something very special. So that trip is always in my memory. It's been a long time, for ages. And unfortunately the weather today is real bad, but don't worry, I will come back here in a very soon future, and I'm going to do the paragliding to let you experience the whole view of the valley. And yeah, just subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you know, I'm gonna bring you there. It is so misty. Everything in front of us is not visible, so you know, the buffaloes there. We didn't know there were buffalo until we get closer to them. Hey, buffalo. So unfortunately now we are on the way to get back to our car. and then we hop on a car and go back to Sapa. And videos is about to finish. And once again, thank you very much. I really hope that you're gonna have a very nice week. Goodbye and see you in the next one. Peace.